Alamano from BED. The topic we've got is the continuing professional development, lifeblood of teachers to leadership. Continuing professional development is a term used to describe the learning activities professionals engage to develop and enhance their abilities. CPD enables learning to become conscious and proactive rather than passive and reactive. So, for example, some of these are critical components of effective professional development: continuing education, participation in professional organization, research, improved job performance, increased duties and responsibilities, approaches to professional development, skill-based training, and job assignments. So these are the following topics we're going to discuss. Letter A. The historical and legal basis of continuing professional development in the Philippines. Letter B. Salient provisions of RA 1091, the Continuing Professional Development Act of 2016. Letter C. Number of CPD units required. Letter D. How to earn CPD units. E. When to earn CPD units. F. In-service trainings given non-accredited CPD providers. Letter G. Designing continuing professional development plan. H. Practices directed to continuing professional. Letter I. Development of teachers leaders. J. What should teachers do for continuing professional development? Letter K. Continuing professional development action. So now let's proceed. Letter A. Historical and legal basis of continuing professional development in the Philippines. So here are some laws to discuss. Batas Pambansa 36, Education Act of 1980, Chapter 3, Duties and Obligations, Section 16, Part A, as one of teachers' obligation to ensure the responsibility to maintain students' professional growth and capacity. So in this article, for example, those teachers taking doctorals and masterals. Number 2, RA 9155, an act instituting a framework of governance for basic education and establishing authority and accountability, remaining the Department of Education, Culture and Sports in the Department of Education and for other purposes. It was enacted on August 11, 2000. Number 3, RA 7836, the Teachers Professionalization Act, also provided for mandatory continuing professional education, CPD, now referred to as continuing professional development, CPD, to encourage continuing professional growth and development, and to provide additional basis to merit promotion. In addition to this, their performance rating, teachers may take an oral and written examination at least once in 5 years in basis merit promotion, and taking this examination no fee shall required. Secretary 19th periodic merit examination of teachers. Unfortunately, due to lack of funding, the merit examination has not been implemented up to writing time. The same Republic Act 7836 states unjustified or willful failure to attend seminars, workshops, conferences, and like education program prescribed by the board and the community. Secretary 23H revocation of the certification of registration supervision from the practice of teaching profession in the calculation of temporal station. Number 4, the Board for Professional Teachers also passed Resolution Number 435 as 177 to adopt the and for professional teachers pursuant to the provision of paragraph Article 11 Republic Act 7836, otherwise known as the Philippines Teachers Professional Act of 1994. This code of ethics states every teacher shall participate continuing professional education program with professional, a regulation commission, and shall pursue such of the studies as will improve his efficiency, enhance the passage his profession, and strengthen his competence, virtues, and productivity in order to be national and internationally competitive. Section 2, Article 4. Number 5, Executive Order. Number 3, institutionalization of the continuing professional education, programs of the various professional education, programs of the various professional regulation commission. This was signed and scheduled of professional licensees of the continuing professional education programs and adopted by all boards is hereby imposed as a mandatory requirement of the renewal of professional license. Secretary 1 is executive order thus premised on the following, whereas the various professionals play a crucial role in national growth, whereas it is imperative to impose upon registered professionals the completion of continuing professional education programs adopted by the concerned board as prerequisites for renewal of the license, whereas the professionals who undertake these programs are enabled not only to upgrade or improve their technical knowledge, but also to keep them abreast with modern trends in technology in their respect. First impressions, thereby assuring the revolution of highly quality professional service that will be globally competitive under the General Agreement on Trading Services and at the same time securing the safety, protection of the public. Number 6. Republic Act 1091C, Continuing Professional Development Act 60, by the enactment of this law, CPD for all the 43 professions regulated by the PRC including the teaching profession has become mandatory.
Good morning everyone, my name is John Ricardo Sarias and my assigned topic for this day is all about Republic Act number 10912 or the Continuing Professional Development Act of 2016. So, what is Republic Act number 10912? Republic Act number 10912 or the Continuing Professional Development Act of 2016 is a bill requiring the professional to undergo further formal and informal learning programs before they can renew their license. Upon the effectivity of Resolution number 1032 or the Implementing Rules and Regulation or IRR of Republic Act number 10912. There have been a lot of queries concerning RA 10912, also known as Continuing Professional Development Act of 2016. It's a federal law enacted in 2016. CPD is resisted by many teachers. It is claimed to be additional cost, effort, and time commitment, while in fact, it is a requirement for all professionals. CPD is the only method for professionals to maintain their competitive edge in an increasingly globalized environment. ASEAN integration and globalization, which are now the reality, have increased for need for CPD. A professional must meet worldwide standard in order to be a
Numbers of CPD units required. Leadership is about setting up strategic direction for the organization, communicating the direction, inspiring and influencing the organization to move in a desired direction, and facilitating the achievement of the vision by the organization. CPD is the still mandatory requirement for the renewal of the PRC ID of all registered and licensed professionals. Significant decrease in the numbers of required units of the renewal of the professional license from the required 45 units down to minimum of 15 units every 3 years. Under the new guidelines, how many CPD units are required for the PRC license renewal? In the old resolution of minimum CPD requirement is 45 units. However, after December 2022, the required CPD credits unit shall be reduced in the minimum 15 units to be earned every 3 years. How are CPD points calculated? One CPD point is equal to 1 hour of active learning. That means you get 1 point for every hour you spend on CPD activity. How long is the validity of accreditation of CPD providers. The accreditation of CPD providers valid for 3 years.
Good day, ma'am. I'm Gina Roslyn Sigersin. In this video, I'm going to discuss my topic about how to earn CPD units and developing teacher leaders.
What is CPD? CPD stands for Continuing Professional Development, and it is a term used to describe the learning activities professionals engage to develop and enhance their abilities. It means that CPD enables learning to become conscious and proactive rather than passive and reactive. CPD is the holistic commitment of professionals toward the enhancement of professionals' skills and proficiency throughout their careers. How to earn CPD units? Registered professionals can acquire CPD units through professional track, academic track, self-direct training, and other activities recommended by the CPD Council of the social work profession. Gaining CPD units can be done through programs such as formal learning, structured and curriculum-based, take place in education and training instruction, lead to diploma and qualification. It includes the master's and doctoral degrees, formal learning. Non-formal learning, an addition or alternative to formal learning, may be structured and made more flexible. These are credited by CPD units, including seminars. Informal learning occur in daily life, assessed through the recognition, validation, and accreditation process, and which can contribute to a qualification. Next is self-credited learning. It is learning activities where the provider of program did not undergo CPD accreditation but may be applied for and awarded, like foreign conference, lectures, and congress. Online learning activities make use of the internet and other web-based learning activities. The provider may not be an accredited CPD provider. Next is professional work experience. Additional knowledge acquired in the workplace or in the practice of the profession. Next is corporate social responsibilities. For any concern, you can always contact the PRC through their contact information on their official website. Developing the teacher leader. What is teacher leader? The teacher leader are educators who use their expertise to improve students' learning by working inside and outside the classroom in formal ways to the professional skills of colleges and strengthen the culture of school and to improve the quality of instruction. In developing the teacher leaders, we need to do the following. Provide many opportunities for leadership. Don't overburden the same people. Think big pictures and long range. Don't overlook the diamond in the rough. Be explicit about the role that the leader will play. Provide direct support. Communicate with the entire staff about the progress of school-wide initiative. Help the teacher leader take corrective action if things are not going well. Encourage activities and celebrate success. Barriers in developing teacher leaders include being criticized by other colleagues, loss of connectedness to peers when engaging in teacher leadership, hesitant but not hostile, fears and uncertainty, lack of trust between staff, credibility with teacher colleagues, the elimination of responsibilities between teachers and administrator, finding the right structures. Benefits of teacher leaders. They become inquirers into their own practice, provide leadership through their example of lifelong learner by their own, inspire their peers through a continual struggle to improve their practice.
Good day, ma'am. I'm Agent May Molina, and in this video, I'm going to discuss my topic about when to earn CPD units and what should teachers do for continuing professional development. But before we proceed with my topic, let us first define what is CPD or professional development.
What is CPD? CPD stands for Continuing Professional Development. It refers to the process of tracking and documenting the skills informally as you work beyond any initial training. It means it is a record of what you experience, learn, and then apply. The term is generally used to mean a physical folder or portfolio documenting your development as a professional. Continuing professional development is an important part of teacher education because it helps the teachers to keep their professional knowledge and skills updated. CPD helps teachers to learn new techniques in teaching students of their generation. It also helps the teacher to grow professionally at the same time improve their classroom skills. And now, when to earn CPD units. One may have earned those CPD units required by the profession, but if he wants to go on more mile or ahead of the pack, an informal learning is always the best path to take. But this requires discipline and real effort to learn. So, we can earn CPD units after evaluation of the concerned CPD Council of the CPD program. The CPD units will be given. You may only earn CPD units if your enrollment to the course offers a verified certificate and the course offers the corresponding CPD units. Next, what should teachers do for continuing professional development? The first one is focus on improving and evaluating pupil outcomes. The second one is underpinned by robust evidence and expertise. Third, include collaboration and expert challenge. Fourth is sustain over time. And the last one is prioritized by leadership. The CPD process helps teachers to manage their own development on an ongoing basis. Here's what CPD helps teachers to do. First, ensure they keep pace with the correct standards of others working in education. Next, keeps their knowledge and skills current so they can deliver high-quality teaching and impact positively on pupil outcomes. Next, make sure that they become more effective in the workplace. This helps them to advance in their career and move into new positions where they can lead, manage, influence, coach, and mentor others. Next, opens them up to new possibilities, new knowledge, and new skills. And the last is leads to increased confidence in themselves, others, and the profession as a whole.
Good morning, my name is Lorraine Grace Plata from Bed 2. My report is all about continuing professional development in action. Continuing professional development or CPD is the ongoing process of developing, maintaining, and documenting your professional skills. These skills may be gained formally through courses or training or informally on the job or by watching others. The continuing professional development cycle. Identify and plan. There are a number of ways in which you can identify develop needs. For example, you can carry out a skills audit. You may receive feedback from colleagues or your line manager about an area in which you are weaker. Planning and carrying out development activities, formal such as training courses or particular qualifications. They are often true, not always provided by an external provider, and may carry a cost. Reflect on your learning. Reflecting on what you have learned is a vital part of continuing professional development. Applying your learning. Going on training courses or watching videos is only start. You then have to apply what you have learned to your own job. Sharing your learning with others. Some commentators and a fifth stage to the competence cycle, being able to teach others. It is certainly true that being to articulate and share your learning is important part of making sure that you have fully.
Title CPD Guidelines. Rationale. States recognize the role of the professionals in the nation's building and provide sustained development through continuous lifelong learning for all professionals rather. The CPD is a professional's obligation, morally, ethically, or intellectually, because with it the professional remains stagnant. Objectives of CPD programs. First, continuously improve the quality of country's reservoirs of registered professionals by updating them on the latest scientific, technological, and ethical and other applicable trends in the local and global practice of the professions. Second is to provide lifelong learning in the enhancement of competencies of Filipino professionals towards delivery of qualities and ethical service both locally and globally. And the last is deliver continuing professional development or CPD. Activities aligned with the Philippines Qualification Framework or PQF for the national relevance and global comparatively and competencies. So that is
Practice directed in continuing professional. Continuing professional development CPD involves not only in educational activities to enhance medical competence in medical knowledge and skills, but also in management, team building, professionalism, interpersonal communication, technology, teaching, and accountability. CPD stands for Continuing Professional Development, and this term to use describe the learning activities professionals engage to involve and enhance their abilities. CPD is the holistic commitment of professionals toward the enhancement of professional skill and proficiency through their careers. Development activities may be either formal, such as a training courses and our particular qualification. Informal learning includes side-by-side learning and video training.